Imagine a young boy in Queens, staring across the East River toward the shimmering towers of Manhattan, a city of wealth, power, and unyielding ambition. To him, this skyline is not just a collection of buildings, it is a promise, a testament to what could be achieved by those bold enough to dream and relentless enough to take. This boy is Donald Trump. He doesn't just want to join the elite, he wants to define it, to outshine it, to build something that commands attention. His journey is not a straight ascent. It's a storm, a maelstrom of deals, gambles, fame, and infamy. For every towering success, there is a shadow of controversy. For every loyal follower, a sea of critics. Today, we explore the paradox of Donald Trump, the man who turned ambition into an empire, controversy into currency, and himself into one of the most polarizing figures in modern history. Part 1. The Foundation of Ambition. Trump's story begins in Queens, New York, where he was born into privilege but with a chip on his shoulder. His father, Fred Trump, was a real estate mogul in his own right, specializing in middle-income housing projects. But Donald had no interest in staying in his father's shadow. Queens wasn't enough. The glittering skyscrapers of Manhattan called to him, a world where prestige mattered more than practicality, where deals were sealed not just with contracts but with swagger. This desire to escape Queens wasn't just about wealth, it was about identity. Trump wanted to be seen, to be acknowledged, to leave a mark so indelible that the world could never ignore him. Part 2. Entering Manhattan, the rise begins. When Trump finally made his move to Manhattan in the 1970s, he brought with him a fearless approach to risk. He didn't just buy properties, he rebranded them. The Grand Hyatt Hotel, once failing, became his first signature success, a partnership with Hyatt that cemented his reputation as a dealmaker. But Trump didn't stop there. He sought out properties that seemed impossible to transform. His ambition wasn't limited to buildings, it extended to his own identity. Manhattan wasn't just a place for him to work, it was a stage, and Trump was its star. Part 3. The Duality of Success and Controversy. Trump's rise in Manhattan was meteoric, but it came with challenges. His ventures into the casino industry, particularly in Atlantic City, showcased his appetite for risk but also his vulnerability to overreach. While Trump Tower stood as a symbol of his ambition, his casinos became symbols of his precarious gamble. Publicity, good or bad, became his lifeblood. Whether he was gracing magazine covers or facing legal battles, Trump understood that staying in the spotlight was more valuable than perfection. This duality of success and controversy became his brand. Part 4. The Apprentice and the Reinvention of Influence. In the 2000s, Trump took on a new role, a television personality. The Apprentice wasn't just a show, it was a rebranding. It portrayed Trump as the epitome of success, a mentor for aspiring entrepreneurs. Millions watched, not just for entertainment but for inspiration. This chapter in Trump's life solidified his transformation from a real estate mogul to a cultural icon. But it also blurred the lines between reality and television, creating a narrative that would later play a significant role in his political ambitions. Part 5. Political Power and the Ultimate Gamble. In 2015, Trump announced his candidacy for president. Many dismissed it as a publicity stunt, but Trump's ability to command attention, honed over decades in business and media, proved to be his greatest weapon. He leveraged his brand, his controversial persona, and his direct communication style to connect with millions of Americans who felt left behind. Whether you admired him or detested him, Trump had become more than a businessman or a celebrity. He was now a political force. The legacy of a paradox. Donald Trump's story is one of contrasts, ambition and controversy, success and failure, admiration and criticism. His life serves as a mirror, reflecting the complexities of power, fame, and the human desire to leave a legacy. For Trump, the journey from Queens to the White House wasn't just about achieving the growth he desired, it was about redefining the rules of growth itself.